Hi there, and welcome back to English and Chill, the podcast where we help you learn real, natural English in a calm and easy way. Whether you're on your way to work, relaxing at home, or taking a walk, we're here to guide you toward better English, step by step, day by day. In this episode, we're starting at the very beginning, because that's where every great journey begins. Today's focus is simple but powerful. Start small and grow steady. You don't need to memorize long vocabulary lists or speak fast like a native speaker. Instead, we'll show you how using short, simple phrases every day can build your fluency naturally and confidently. So get comfortable, take a deep breath, and let's practice English together, the chill way.
That's right. And once you're comfortable with those small phrases, there's something else that can really boost your fluency: learning to think in English.
Exactly. One thing that slows people down is translating every sentence from their native language into English. It takes time, and often the sentence ends up sounding a little off.
I used to do that too. I would think of the sentence in Vietnamese first, then try to find the English words. But by the time I spoke, the moment had passed, or I'd already forgotten what I wanted to say.
Been there. But here's the good news. You don't need to think in full English sentences right away. Just start with small thoughts.
For example, if you're sitting at your desk, think, "I see my notebook." Or if you're walking outside, maybe, "It's hot today," or "I'm walking slowly."
These simple thoughts help your brain get used to English without the stress of speaking. It becomes part of your inner voice.
And over time, that voice gets louder and faster, in a good way. You'll start responding more naturally in conversations because you're not translating anymore. You're just, thinking in English.
One easy exercise is to describe what you're doing right now. For example, I'm drinking water, I'm listening to a podcast, or I feel relaxed.
I love that. It's like talking to yourself in English. And it's okay if the sentence isn't perfect. The point is to build the habit.
So here's a little challenge for you. Pick 5 moments today and try to describe them in English in your mind. No need to say them out loud, just think them.
And if you want to go further, try narrating your morning routine in your head tomorrow. 1 minute of English thoughts is already a big win.
Baby steps, right?
Always. You're not just studying English, you're living it.
So now that you're thinking more in English, let's take it one step further. Let's speak it to yourself.
In front of a mirror.
Yep. It might feel a little strange at first, but mirror practice is powerful. You get to see yourself speak, and that helps you build confidence.
You don't need anyone watching or listening. Just stand in front of the mirror and try something simple like, "How was my day?" or "What will I do tomorrow?"
You're not performing. You're just practicing. Say the words slowly. Notice your mouth, your face, your voice. No pressure, just presence.
I used to do this before bedtime. I'd stand in the bathroom and ask myself, "What did I do today?" Then answer in English, like, "I had lunch with a friend," or "I studied for 20 minutes.
Even 2 or 3 sentences a day can help. And when you do it daily, you'll notice something surprising. You begin to trust your own voice more.
It also helps you hear your own pronunciation and rhythm. You'll start catching things like, "Oh, I didn't say that the sound clearly," or "Wow, I sounded more confident today."
Don't worry about making mistakes. Mirror practice is your safe space. No judgment, just you and your voice, learning together.
So let's give you a simple challenge. Tonight, stand in front of the mirror and speak in English for 30 seconds. Start with how your day went and go from there.
You can even smile at yourself. It helps. Trust me.
Bit by bit, this habit builds courage, and that's something every English learner needs.
So, you've been talking to yourself in the mirror. Nice. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite techniques, shadowing.
Shadowing is simple, but super effective. You just repeat what you hear, almost at the same time as the speaker. No pausing, no stopping.
You're basically copying, but not just the words, also the rhythm, the tone, the emotion.
Think of it like singing along to a song. You might not catch every single word at first, but your mouth and ears start working together.
When I started shadowing, I used really short phrases like, "What do you think?" or "I'm not sure."
Those phrases are gold, everyday English. If you can match the way native speakers say them, you'll sound more natural, fast.
My favorite way to shadow? Podcasts or movie clips. I'd pick a 10-second part, play it again and again, and try to match the speaker exactly.
And the cool part? You don't need to understand every word. The goal is to feel the flow. Your brain starts to absorb the sounds and patterns.
Don't worry about being perfect. Just focus on the rhythm. You're training your mouth to move in a new way, and that takes time.
Here's a challenge. Pick one short English clip today, just 10 seconds. Shadow it 5 times. Really listen. Then try it with your eyes closed.
You'll shine more each time you shadow. Trust the process.
You've been shadowing. Great work. Now let's take it one step deeper, into the music of English.
Yup, English has rhythm. It's not just about the words. It's about how you say them, the ups and downs, the stress, the pauses.
Listen to this. I didn't say you stole it. Now listen again. I didn't say you stole it. Same words, totally different meaning.
That's stress. In English, we stress different words to show meaning or emotion. It's like playing music with your voice.
And intonation. That's the melody. Your voice rises and falls. A question usually goes up. A confident answer stays flat or drops slightly.
Try saying, "Are you coming?" Notice how your voice naturally rises at the end.
Now say, I'm coming. Hear how it drops? That's the melody. English speakers do this without thinking, and you can learn it by listening like a musician.
One tip, record yourself saying short sentences with different emotions, like, "I can't believe it." Try it with surprise, then with anger, then with happiness.
You'll start to feel the beat of English, where it speeds up, where it pauses.
And the cool part? Once you get this rhythm, your speaking sounds so much more natural, even if your grammar isn't perfect.
Here's your challenge. Pick a simple sentence like, I didn't do it. Say it 5 different ways, each time stressing a different word. Listen. Feel the shift.
English isn't just a language. It's a sound, a flow, a kind of music. And now, you're learning to play it.
So you've been shadowing the rhythm of English, but here's something just as important. Letting yourself mess up.
Yes, mistakes are part of learning. You can't grow without them. And honestly, some of my biggest breakthroughs came right after I made a mistake.
Same here. I remember once I said, I am boring instead of I am bored. The person laughed and corrected me kindly. I never forgot that lesson.
I once said kitchen when I meant chicken at a restaurant. The waiter was so confused. But hey, I laughed, and now I always get that word right.
That's the thing. When you're afraid to speak, you stay quiet. But when you accept mistakes, you move forward.
Perfection sounds nice, but it actually slows you down. It keeps you stuck in your head, always second-guessing yourself.
But fluency isn't about being perfect. It's about being brave, making a mistake, and learning from it.
If you say something wrong, good. That means you're trying, and trying is how you grow.
Your challenge today? Speak to yourself or a friend in English for 2 minutes. Don't stop to fix mistakes. Just talk. Let the words come.
Then pick one mistake you made and learn from it. Write it down, look it up, use it again tomorrow.
Because each mistake, it's not a step back, it's a step forward.
You're not failing, you're training. Last time, we talked about mistakes. Now, let's talk about how you repeat things.
Right. Repetition is great, but if you just repeat like a robot, it doesn't stick.
Exactly. Try this. Say, I'm tired. Now say it like you're exhausted after a long day. Go ahead, say it.
Now say the same phrase like you're joking. Same words, different emotion.
When you add feeling, your brain remembers faster. Why? Because it connects the words with something real.
It's like acting. A little drama helps. If you say, I can't believe it, say it like you really can't believe it.
I love doing this with daily phrases like, I'm hungry, or let's go. I say them with excitement, or anger, or surprise. It makes practice fun.
Here's a tip. Next time you learn a phrase, don't just repeat it 5 times. Repeat it with 5 emotions.
Try it now. Pick a phrase, maybe, I don't know. Say it like you're confused, now like you're annoyed, now like you're shy.
You're training your emotional ear, and the more natural your tone, the more natural your English sounds.
Your challenge? Pick 3 phrases from today's episode. Repeat each one with 3 different emotions.
Bonus, record yourself. Listen back. Which version sounds the most natural?
Repetition is powerful, but repetition with emotion? That's when English becomes alive.
Last time we talked about repeating with emotion. Now let's go one step further into real-life English.
Yeah, not the kind you find in textbooks, but the way people actually speak, on the street, in cafes, or when they're in a rush.
Right, like instead of, are you okay? Someone might just say, you good? It sounds fast, casual, but it's totally normal.
Or think about, do you want to? That becomes, do you wanna? Or even wanna in real speech.
Exactly. And I'm going to go becomes, I'm gonna go.
It's not lazy, it's just how fluent speakers talk in real life. Once you hear these often, your ears will adjust.
Let's do a quick cafe example. Imagine you walk in and say, can I get a coffee, please? The barista might reply, you want cream with that? Not, would you like some cream?
And if someone's busy, they might say, let me call you back. That's short for, let me call you back.
So don't worry if you don't catch every word. Focus on the tone and common patterns. Real English is full of shortcuts.
Here's your challenge. Pick one phrase you heard today, like, you good, and try using it in your next practice session.
Or go to a cafe and order in English. Listen to how people respond. It's not perfect grammar, it's real communication.
This is where English starts to feel alive. Real talk, real people, real progress. So, real-life English sounds different, right? Now let's talk about something just as important, building habits.
Yeah, fluency doesn't come from one big study session. It comes from small things done every day.
Like, in the morning, I listen to a 5-minute English podcast while brushing my teeth. Nothing long, just simple listening to wake up my brain.
I love that. And after that, maybe just repeat one phrase, like, let's get started, before breakfast. That one phrase becomes part of your daily rhythm.
Right. And during lunch, you could read one English sentence from a recipe or a menu.
Or use your phone, change the language to English, or write your shopping list in English. These little things matter.
The idea is make English part of your world. Don't wait for the perfect time to study.
It's not about pressure. It's about creating a comfortable routine, a habit.
Exactly. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't stress about it, you just do it. English can feel that natural too.
Here's a challenge. Pick one small English habit today. Maybe listening while walking, or writing your to-do list in English.
Stick with it for a week. You'll see, these tiny habits grow into real fluency.
And the best part? You'll start to feel more like an English speaker every single day. So, now that we've built some habits, let's go back to where fluency really begins. Listening.
Yes, A lot of people try to speak better by speaking more, but they forget you can't say what you don't hear.
Exactly. Listening is the foundation, but not just hearing words. Listening for rhythm, emotion, the flow of the sentence.
I like to think of it like this. Listen the way a child listens. Not to study, just to understand. No pressure, just curiosity.
That's powerful. And when you listen like that, you start to predict what comes next. Like in a conversation, "How are you?" usually comes with, "I'm good, thanks. And you?"
Right. The more you hear those patterns, the more they stick in your brain. Soon, you'll say them without even thinking.
One thing I love doing, pause a podcast after a sentence and try to copy it exactly. Tone, speed, feeling.
That's called active listening. Not just playing audio in the background, but really tuning in.
And don't worry if you don't understand everything. Focus on chunks, short phrases, common expressions. Remember, before babies talk, they listen for months. And then, boom, they speak fluently.
So take your time. Listen a lot. Speak when you're ready.
And you'll be surprised how quickly your speaking improves just by listening better.
So here we are, the last part. And I want to remind you of something really important.
You don't need to sound like a native speaker. You just need to sound like you.
Yes, your English is your voice. It doesn't have to be fast or perfect, just honest and clear.
Some learners feel shy because their accent is different, but that's okay. Every voice is unique. That's what makes conversations interesting.
When I started speaking English, I always compared myself. She sounds better, he's faster, but that just made me feel small.
Right. Comparison kills confidence. But when you stop trying to be someone else, your real English voice comes out.
And that voice, it can be warm, it can be strong, it can be calm, whatever feels right for you.
The goal is never perfection. It's connection. If people understand you and you feel proud, you're doing great.
So keep speaking, keep listening, keep learning.
And celebrate every step, even the small ones.
This is not the end, it's just the beginning of using English in your life, your way.
We're proud of you, and we hope this journey helped you find your voice. From both of us, thank you for learning with us here on English and Chill.
And remember, your English is already enough. Just keep going.